Guys, if you're joining us right now, we're doing a live about what you need to start your t-shirt business. It's late, I know. This is a redo from a previous live that it's late, I know. This is a redo from a previous live that it's late, I know. This is a redo from a previous live that I aired. It glitched, so I pretty much had to redo it. So that's why we're here again. All right, so thank you for joining, whoever is joining, and we'll go ahead and get started. So if you is joining, and we'll go ahead and get started. So if you all right, so basically I'm just basically redoing the whole video. It glitched, so, and I also, the lighting was bad, and I also see a weird glare on here, which is driving me nuts. But we're just gonna get started, and for those of you that are queuing in, thank you for taking the time. We're gonna start with the supplies that we got for in. Thank you for taking the time. We're gonna start with the supplies that we got for. Well, we have the Cricut, the mini hand one. We have the Cricut, the mini hand one. We use the, so like if you have the tags that are in the back of your neck, we use these for, or for hats, or for a pant on a area that you wouldn't normally put the press on. We have the small one as well as the larger one, right? So these were the machines we started with, and they worked. They worked, and we also used vinyl with them when we began, and we pretty much got our tools together. Which, if you use vinyl, you're gonna be using these pointy picker type, where you pick up the vinyl with it, and basically peel it out. And then we have these, pick up the vinyl with it, and basically peel it out. And then we have these as a scooper thing, and then these, if you have if you're going to be rubbing something, and you want to firm. It's not sharp, but it's got enough to where you can put pressure on it to. It's not sharp, but it's got enough to where you can put pressure on it to. For the UV GTFs as well. The Cricut bigger one comes with the plant to. For the UV GTFs as well. The Cricut bigger one comes with a pad, and your design will stick to it, and basically you peel up. If you have a Cricut machine, I have the Cricut Explorer, the cutter as well. So we literally got all of our Cricut tools in Explorer, the cutter as well. So we literally got all of our Cricut tools in. So we have a couple of these. They're handy. They get very hot as well. So they I wouldn't use it like if you had a bunch of shirts to do. I would not use the little one for bigger areas. I would suggest getting a bigger Cricut so that you can cover the area, get it done, press it with um, a good amount of heat for a large area, right? So, like if the design is right up in here, you want to, if you have, let's say, five or more shirts to do, I wouldn't. I mean, if you want to play around with it, that's okay. That's something that you choose to do for whatever garment you're gonna choose it for, whether it be vinyl or DTF or DTG printing. We do also have DTF. Um, these are the images printed. We purchase them from a company and we keep them in a box such as this. We have different designs in a couple of different boxes. So this particular one would be, and then we have ones that you could play with, little ones, big ones. These are ones that would go on the inside flap. If you're branding your T-shirts, that's what you'd want. So um, this vlog or video will be about what you need for your T-shirt business. So if you were weeding and you used vinyl, this would be a vinyl sheet. It's tacky on the back, so it's got a little sticky to it, and it sticks to the shirt. You place it, and then you put the heat press on it. Then these would be our DTF labels that go on in the inside. You can put them anywhere, but if you want to brand your garments, you put them in a place that would help you to do that. So you have the freedom to put your designs wherever you're going to put your designs. You don't have to copy or put them where everybody else puts them. That's what makes you unique, right? People will get used to how you place yours. Some people put them here, which we'll call a pocket design. Well, this one even has, I don't know if you can see it. It has some text there. This would be a good example of a DTF design that would be placed on a pocket that's above the pocket. I got a lot of stuff in the pocket, but that's where you place it. You can place it on the sleeve. You can place it on the back. You can place it on, they've got this one on the pocket, right? So it's up to you where you place the designs that you have for your business, whatever people will know you for, your brand for, right? So we also have the big heat press. This is our upgrade here. This purple press. I would love to get a few more of these. This was actually a good buy that I would recommend. I got this off Amazon. I think we got all our Cricut stuff in store. I want to say either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, or I know I got some things from Joann, but not the actual heat presses themselves. But local stores have heat press items, right? So you need that to start your business. You need your DTF or vinyl, whichever you choose. I got a box of vinyl sitting right over there. We have multiple colors. Keep black because that's the main one. And then we also have a hat machine where we press hats, right? You can use DTF, DTG designs. These work on hats as well. You just get them the size that you would have them. For instance, something as small as this fits on a hat. And I think I have one, right? This is something we made. It's small, it fits there, and we press it here with this machine. Okay, so once you have your heat press, you got your DTG, DTF designs. You can buy them on a gang sheet or you can buy them per sheet, right? You will want your garments. So we have a jersey, right? Or you have pants, or we have shorts, right? neck sweaters, right? Or our regular sweatshirts with the hoodies here, um, right? Or our actual t-shirts. And we keep a small quantity of these items on hand just in case the order comes in. We have something to actually do the design on. We purchase more in bulk if an order is large, of course. We don't carry too much. I think our t-shirts, we probably have about maybe 20 shirts here. Um, and it's just to be ready. Um, we also make t-shirts, so if we do tie-dye designs, we do different color tie-dye designs. I have pink ones over there. So those are things to get you ready in the garment portion. We also do our own clothing, so some of these items are for that as well. And then if we're going to be talking about supplies that you're gonna need for, let's say, um, sorry, I'm moving the camera around a little bit so I can show you these other items. Thank you to those of you that have joined. We're talking about what you need for your t-shirt business, and mainly what you need for your t-shirt business, and mainly what I have for my t-shirt business. So here are, you'd want to get a gun. This is a tagging gun, and these are the little nibs that go inside the tagging gun. These sometimes come as a set, so you can get a good deal on them. You're not going to be spending an arm and leg on it. They're pretty affordable. Actually, everything that I've got and talked about so far is affordable. This comes with the hat press where you're going to put the hat inside of here. It helps it with the form. It's really a cushy ball, you know. You could pin it if you wanted to. You're definitely going to need your glove. This is for the heat presses. This comes in handy. The hat press, that one gets really hot. The heat press gets hot too, but I'm pretty used to it, so it doesn't really bother me anymore as far as needing a glove. But safety is always important. You definitely want to keep one nearby, okay? Do not be touching the hat press for sure without this glove, because you will be doing some damage. I keep lint rollers. These are good to keep to clean off your garments before you press them. We have, these are size tags. We've got all the sizes up to a 2X. It's good to have sizes 2X and larger for your your plushy people. They need to be represented in what you take, what you use, or what you make for whatever your designs are. Okay, so okay, guys, sorry. She has the garage opener, so she was coming. The garage is open. That's what I mean. That's what you heard. The door open. All right, back to what I was saying. Take care of your plus size people, right? We get a lot of orders for plus size because we carry all the way up to, I think all the way up to a 4X is good, because this size of the press is a 15 by 15, so it covers a good size range, a good area, right? um, and you want that. You want to be able to put it, if they want to put it in order, you'll be able to help them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, to at least get your tags and up to that size. Actually, I take it back. I got a 3XL, so my stickers go up to a 3XL. But there are shirts that are, I believe you can get up to a 6XL in t-shirts. I believe so. And Jiffy Shirts is who we use a lot of, but there are other people that we use as well. So if you are just beginning your t-shirt business, you're definitely gonna want to look at JiffyShirts.com. They are the go-to. Like if you're in a pinch, go there. If you need to learn, do a trial session, go there, check it out. Get you, just order one of, whatever type of, just order one of, whatever type of thing, just order one of, whatever type of thing to create your design. Like beginner friendly, so definitely check them out. All right. Heat tape. I have a favorite tape. This one is not my favorite tape, but I keep this um, just because mine is. I have a favorite tape. This one is not my favorite tape, but I keep this um, just because mine is lined up right. We also have here a T-shirt folder. Like, oh, look, folded. If you're good, don't. They have cheap versions of these, and they have good quality versions of these. So I would invest in a good one. Once you get it down, it's a piece of cake. Then there's these rulers that you use to line the image up on your shirt, right? So you want to put your image, like say yay here. So you put this up to the neck of the. Now I'm wearing a mock neck, so this is not the. But if I wanted to print it, I would still start down right below, which would be right here. I don't know if you can see my finger or not, but at the bottom of it, basically. But it tells you, so these sizes, this is for big sizes, regular sizes, and baby and kid sizes. So it comes in multiple options, which is very good. All right. The next thing we have are tags, like whatever your company brand tag is. So it's like whatever your company brand tag is. So, oh, sorry guys, we're doing a little switch wash again. And again, if you're just joining, we are talking about what you need for t-shirt business, right? And we went through garments, we went through DTFs, we went through machines. Now we're on tags. So we have tags that go. So this is the front, and then on the back you're able to put your sizes. I'm trying to make it to where you can see. There we go. Right, so you got your size, your quantity, color, whatever the style is. So it does a double. So we have different types for each brand. We have this one. Trying to get it to where you can see. And I believe I ordered these from a person on TikTok. It wasn't TikTok, it was Instagram, and they gave a good amount for the cost. But you want to be able to brand your garments, your items, right? And you also need your washing instruction tag. Your washing instruction tag. moment. Just fixing my camera here. Alright, so these are your washing instruction tags, and these you can get on Amazon. You want your thank you cards and tags, these you can get on Amazon. I believe I was at Walmart today and seen these, and they come in a roll. That's crazy, and it's very affordable. And you got another thank you tag or card, right? I put a few different ones in to let people know, like, thank you, like, for real, right? You can design your own. There's different things you can design on. You can design on Canva. You can design on Photoshop, whatever program you have that will help you do that type of item. And then we have, so for T-shirt mailers, there's the clear ones. So I have two different sizes. I've got the 8 by 10, 9 by 12, and I also have a 13 by, I think, 15 or something like that for sweatshirts. So these are shorts, T-shirts, pants. All the items fit. They fit differently. And then the mailers we have this nice star design. These again, you can do a branding type of thing or not, right? We have the tag name, right? So we do a different. Those are smaller. I think these are 9 by 12, right? So we like to have fun with it. Thank you for everyone who has joined. Um, we're talking about what you need for your t-shirt business, and then we have the big ones, and these are just plain. These are 14 by 19, so 14 and a half by 19. So always for bigger items, or like let's say you get an order for 10 plus designs, you want to be able to put maybe 5 shirts in the big one, 5 to 10 shirts, depending on how you pack them in one mailer. So also a scale. I have this one, which is very old school. I've had this forever. And then I have the flat one. That's the digital scale, and that's for packages that are not over I think a few pounds. I don't know I don't know what the cutoff is. If it's too many pounds, obviously you got to take it and weigh it at the mailbox, post office, or whatever you want to call it. But those are the things that you need to get your business started. And literally, we started ours with the Cricut stuff, as I showed before, and cranked it out. But once you upgrade as you go, because stuff's always changing, right? You change if you make images, or you use the images that come from the customer or client. You want to have ways that you can get that taken care of, right? How are you going to get it? Because you're going to be the one submitting the image. Or if you have a DTF business, like you have the printer, because they have it to where you can be able to print it out yourself if you own those printers. Like, how awesome is that, right? So those are things we look into. I would love to have a DTF printer. That would be a future investment. But we starting with what we have. And we have different printers. I have a couple of Epson. I have the Canon, Pixma. I also have a what is it? I got Epson, Canon, and I got one more up there. But you guys, you start out with what you can, and then you go from there, and then you want to add things to it as you go. I have I'm also working on UV DTF transfers for like the glass cups. Like those are, you can order all that stuff from the same. Once you start ordering from the company, let's say Jiffy Shirts, you'll see that they offer so many more things that you can use with your designs. So your design can spread from one thing to other things and not just be, you know, it won't just be t-shirts. But these are all cotton polyester shirts. None of them are just like the sublimation, which is, I believe that's just polyester. I don't do a lot of sublimation. I would love to do some sublimation, but I feel like it's a little bit limiting because you can't, you know, you've seen all the colors that I showed. I love pinks, blues, greens. Like I want to be able to use whatever, whenever, for the designs that I create. So um, you just gotta know those things when you're starting your business too. Like your business is gonna change as you go. It's not just gonna be, um, it's not gonna stay the same because you have to be able to expand or gain knowledge about the things that are going on out there to keep yourself up to date. And that's something that it has been easy so far. So far, it's been not that much of a problem, and that's what you want. You want to be able to have your business grow, and how you grow or where you get your stuff. Those are things that starts out a little rough, right? People sell vendors and things like that. Do what you got to do to get started. Just start, but it's not hard, and that's the good thing. You even if you do screen printing, you can use your heat press to dry after you let the shirt dry, to press it to seal in the paint. Like that's cool too. I love regular screen printing, the original. I would have that here, but in my space, I gotta be able to work with what the space I have. So that's kind of how I've been working out my t-shirt business, right? People they ask online. I get a lot of inquiries through social media. So they ask online. I get a lot of inquiries through social media. So that's something that you just want to be ready and aware of and able to um, communicate. I want to thank you all that have joined, and hopefully I didn't miss any questions or anything. Thank you for um, listening to me go on about what you need for your t-shirt business, and pretty much this is just what I've collected and how I've collected it. Um, I feel like I don't want to have a cluttered space. I already have a lot of stuff because I do a lot of things, not just t-shirts. So business for whatever you have to work with, and be confident in what you have. Be confident where you start. Don't worry about if you had just some of the items. I do want to tell you the prices of this stuff is affordable. This is under 100. This was, I think, close, might have been like 100 and something, close to 200. The Cricut machine, I think the Cricut machine was more expensive than my purple machine. So I want to say 199 or more. I think we paid two something for the Cricut. Two paid two something for the Cricut. Two, yeah, it's cheaper now. But when we started, yeah, I think it was a bit much. But we did it. We did it. You can do it. And oh, did somebody leave me a message? And if you guys have questions, feel free to put some in there. Again, thank you for those of you that are joining. We're just talking about what you need for a t-shirt business. I should, maybe when I post these, I'll put the items that I listed, which is pretty much the supplies, right? The equipment that I purchased and the supplies. Most of the supplies that I purchased come from Amazon, so Amazon and local stores, pretty much. So it's an easy find if it's things that you need to find, and maybe I can also see if I can put the exact, links to things, but I can't promise that. Yeah, I gotta find it first. But I can promise to put the names of the items that I've used to get me started and go from there. Again, I this is a retake, I did a video, if I could say it that way, a reshooting of this video. So I tried to do it a couple days ago, and I believe it glitched really bad, and I thought it would be really annoying for me to be repeating everything two and three times for the same item. So, I mean, as a funny video, a meme or something of that nature, okay, but not to be sharing the message that I was trying to get across. And so, any of you that are wanting to start your t-shirt business, go ahead, start it. Start your business, okay? I support you. I'm gonna salute you. Get her going. It's not hard at all. It's. I think we make things a little harder than they need to be sometimes. It seems like a lot. If you have to put out a budget, do it. Okay, do it and do it. And we bought it little by little. We did not buy everything all at once. Okay, we did the Cricut stuff we started with. We did buy the machines, the tools, and the vinyl. We did get that straight out the gate, right? But everything else has been a gradual. Hey, we've put when you make been a gradual. Hey, we've put when you make money, you go and invest it back into the business, and we went and the machines, the tools, and the vinyl. We did get that straight out the gate, right? But everything else has been a gradual. Hey, we've put when you make products and projects. We do that a lot. Products and projects. We do that a lot. And that actually has been just something that we do. It's not something that everyone has to do. It's our thing. But that's how you sort of mosey as you go. It's our thing. But that's how you sort of mosey as you go. You just keep it going. You gotta try stuff too, if I could say, because you gotta different fabrics take different, and even for hats, like if it's too hot, it will burn it or scorch it. If it's not hot enough, it won't adhere. So you need to really play with that, and keep notes if you can. Won't adhere. So you need to really play with that, and keep notes if you can. Like we do it often enough that we just have it set, like on our machines. Our machines are set, and and also you can put a timer for your how you can put a timer for your how long it needs to be on. So for instance, this purple machine, this heat press, 20 at, I think it's 350 or something like that degrees, and but it's set. It'll beep for us, right? So you have to play with those things, and but it's set. It'll beep for us, right? So you have to play with those things and do enough of your own mess up. Do enough of your own mess ups, because everyone won't come out perfect. I have a few a few mess ups, like when I'm on a roll and then I just if off of this before you put the heat on it, or else for this before you put the heat on it, or else you're gonna ruin a garment. Like those are things that you just learn as you go. But hopefully this information is helpful to someone who is wanting to start a t-shirt business. Again, if you have questions, feel free to put them on there. And I'm going to conclude this because I actually feel like this one took good. I actually feel like I recorded this one well. Because I actually feel like this one took good. I actually feel like I recorded this one well enough to be able to do clips of it, so you'll be able to see. And again, I'll list the things that I have in my own collection, and we'll go from there. And I'll have to do another one where I'm actually doing a press, showing you how to press a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or even a hat, or pants or whatever garment, or tote bags. We do multiple items. So once you gotta press the financial part of it, like I think I've only had this for has it been a year? Might be a year, maybe a little less than a year. It'll be a year in the summer, maybe like July or something like that. But I have gotten my money's worth times 10 already, because it does a good job and I don't have to worry about it. It hasn't given me any problems at all whatsoever. Which is, I believe, Touch. The other one was not. But yeah, we're moseying along, guys. Moseying along. And I'm sure some of you see my posts to see what type of garments and stuff I post. I don't post too much of our own line as much as I probably should. I usually thing, but maybe if you see our own line, maybe that might show you our own process for our own stuff. I have put things on, but not like, all the time. So maybe that'll be a new thing that I'll do. Definitely going to be carrying DTF transfers going forward. I do have a few designs that I have uploaded to the website, starting with a small amount to begin with, but maybe I'll do a live where I'm pressing those designs, and letting you see what we have to offer, so that we can, I'm okay with sharing information with people who are who are who are either doing the same thing or interested in doing the same thing. Again, thank you to all of you that have joined. Hopefully this information will reach someone who wanted to hear it, that needed to hear it, or that needed encouragement to start your t-shirt business. Start it. Okay? It's fun. I love it. Again, I'm going to conclude this. Neighbors. Sorry. I'm going to conclude the video here, and I hope you guys have a good night. And thank you guys. Have a good night.